Hey crafters, let's make a cute shirt just for you using a free SVG. Hello, I am Katie from thecraftyblogStalker.com and I am so excited about this cute shirt we're going to be making. If you're new to my channel, make sure and hit that subscribe button. Here are most of the supplies I'm using today, as well as an SVG that I designed specifically for this project that I have made available for you to download for free. And you can access that complete supply list with the free SVG either in the description of this video, in the blog post, or through this QR code. Before I jump into Cricut Design Space, I want to measure my shirt for the design. I've got a ruler here. You don't want to measure from seam to seam because you do have the side of your body to take into account. Usually you don't want the design wrapping around to the sides. I am going to do 9 inches. I will go to Cricut Design Space on my iPad, and if my Cricut Design Space looks differently than yours, it is either because you are on a computer and those two interfaces look different, or Cricut has updated their software. All of the functions are the same. Those icons just might be in different places. I'm on a blank canvas and I'm going to click this little plus sign. I've already uploaded my design, so I'll go to Upload, Open Uploaded Images. Here I can see all of my uploaded images. We are doing this Glitter is my favorite color, which is perfect for crafters. It is already two-toned, which is perfect because I am using a pink glitter for the word glitter and white iron-on vinyl for the rest of the words. If you wanted it all to be the same and not cut out on 2 different colors of vinyl, you can highlight the whole thing and attach. That will make everything the same color so it cuts on the same piece of vinyl. I want to do it with 2 different. So I'll bring back my original image. The next thing I need to do before I cut is to size. Remember, we wanted to size this to 9 inches wide. So I've got the whole design highlighted. I'll go to position, and here I can change my size. I want to have a 9-inch width. Now my entire design is 9 inches. It is perfectly sized for my t-shirt. I am ready to cut. I'll click on make. I can save the project if I want to. I'm not going to because it's just the file, nothing fancy. Here I can see my matte preview. Since I'm working with heat transfer vinyl, I want to make sure that I mirror the design on both mats. I'll click up here on this little matte icon and change to mirror. So now that is backwards, and I just want to make sure that that is on both mats. It is not. So I need to change it for this mat as well. Now both of my mats are mirrored. I'll click next. The materials of iron-on that I'm using are different materials for each layer. So I need to pay attention to this material screen to make sure that I'm selecting the right material for each mat. This one, even though it shows in black, it's because I didn't change the color back on the canvas. It doesn't matter the color, it's all about what color of vinyl you load on the mat. So my white is a smart iron-on. I'll select that as my material. I am mirrored, and I only need the fine point blade. I have my white smart iron-on vinyl, so I can go ahead and load this into my machine, and I want to load it with that shiny side down. It's all done cutting, so I'll unload my material, and I'm going to move my machine out of the way for just a moment. I don't want to weed this entire sheet because I'd waste all of this vinyl. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off where the cut ends. And I know that's really hard for you to see. It's really hard for me to see too. And now this is wider than my cutter, but that's okay. And then I'll just cut that off. There's my design that I'll weed. And this is vinyl that I can use for another project. Back to Cricut Design Space for my second mat, which is my glitter iron-on. And I need to select my material. I don't see it, so I'll select all materials and type glitter iron on. There we go. Since this is not smart iron-on, I will use a mat to put it through my cutting machine, but I am going to cut off the amount I need before I put it on my mat. If I look here at Cricut Design Space, I can see that I need just a little over 5 inches. So I'm going to go 5.5 inches. I'll cut this with my paper trimmer. Same with this material. You put it shiny side down. And since this was rolled, I might need to tape. Let's see how sticky my mat is. I get a brayer so I can really roll that into the adhesive to make it lay flat. I'll bring my Cricut back in, and this corner right here is not wanting to stay down. So I'm just going to take a little bit of masking tape and just tape that down to make sure that it doesn't get caught in my machine. Now I can load my mat. This light is blinking, so I can press it to begin the cut. All done cutting, so I'll unload my mat and I can put my Cricut machine away. I have my 2 cut pieces of iron-on. I'm just going to start in a corner. I love weeding iron-on because it's so easy. Just grab it and pull. Get the center of my letters, then turn it over to make sure I got all of those spots from my letters. Is my favorite color. What color is my favorite color? Glitter and pink. So that's why I had to do it in pink glitter. Turn that over, make sure I got all of the inside of the letters, which I did. We can even put them together to see what they'll look like. Glitter is my favorite color. I have brought in my Cricut Auto Press. I'll come back to my iPad and open up the Cricut Heat Guide. You can find this just by searching Cricut Heat Guide on your favorite web browser. Since I'm using 2 different types of iron-on vinyl, I'm going to look them both up first to see what the different temperatures and times are. Let's start with glitter iron-on. My base material is 100% cotton. I can even choose what press I'm using. So glitter iron-on, 100% cotton, and apply. This one is 320 for 15 seconds and a cool peel. Then let's change this to smart iron-on, same material, 100% cotton, and apply. And it says 315 for 50 seconds. What I'll do is apply the regular iron-on first and do the glitter second. I don't want to melt the glitter iron-on by pressing it twice, but I know that I can press just the smart iron-on twice. So we'll start with the white. So I can turn my machine on. I'll go ahead and unlock it so it'll open. We're doing 315 for 50 seconds. And I know this dial is super hard for you to see. I've got 315 and 50 seconds. So we'll just wait for this to warm up. I've got my shirt and I'll go over it with my lint roller. I've got my vinyl layered with my pink on top, and I'm gonna leave it on there just while I try and place it so I get that perfect placement. I do have a t-shirt ruler, which isn't a must, but it does come in handy to help you measure your design and exactly where to put it. I like to put my design about 3 inches down from the neckline. Should be right there. To find the center, I'm going to fold it together with the non-sticky side, and I want to bring the beginning and the end of my design together to find that center line. I can just lightly crease the top and the bottom to find that center. And then I know exactly where the center of my design is. I have everything right how I want it. Let's just double check my centering here. So that is the center line. Now I can remove my glitter piece, bring this over to my machine. I'll wait for my press to finish heating up. We are to temperature. I've got the green light to go ahead, so I can close my auto press. And when I lock it, the timer will begin. When the time is up, the machine will open on its own. My favorite part. And this is a cool peel. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, move it over here to the side, and just kind of wave it to help cool it. I don't know what I was looking at before, but back on my Cricut Heat Guide, glitter iron-on 100% canvas with the Cricut Auto Press is the same as the Smart Iron-On. Everything is cool to the touch. There is no heat in that transfer whatsoever. So I can go ahead and pull it off. There's my glitter. I'll take the transfer sheet from the white, and I'm gonna go ahead and lay that on top again, just to protect that iron-on to make sure it doesn't melt. So I've got it on my heat press, and we're gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna close it, lock it, and that timer will begin. It's all done, so it's gonna pop open. I'm all done with my heat press, so I'm gonna go ahead and just turn it off so it can start to cool down. All right, that liner is completely cool to the touch. So now I can remove this one from the white that we put back on to protect, and then remove the glitter. Oh, that glitter looks so cool. That looks awesome. Now I have my new favorite shirt. Glitter is my favorite color. What do you think? Isn't that so cute? What color of glitter would you use? Would you use purple or red, orange? So many choices. Thank you for joining me today, and make sure to visit my website, thecraftyvlogstalker.com, so you can grab this free SVG to make your own favorite new shirt. And you can also find me on YouTube and at home on your smart TV on Made It Myself TV. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.